on, guys? Phil here, and we are back with the third and final part of this Minecraft hunting lodge survival house thing tutorial. We're just going to be doing exterior today, obviously fixing up like these kinds of issues and making the house not look like it's a giant platform like it is now. So if you remember from the last episode, the only exterior work we did was fixing these pillars around the outside, and then the rest was interior. So we're just gonna get rid of everything that we have. Don't need any of this stuff. We'll keep the torches though. Alright, so first thing we're going to want to do is grab some grass, and this you don't have to copy exactly, but you kind of just want to fill in this this like under part of the other pillars. You just kind of want to fill that all in, so it kind of looks like the house is on a hill almost. And this is basically all random. I'm not doing this by a certain schematic or anything. So if you think something looks better, go ahead and do it. I'm not stopping you from doing anything that what you think looks better, because after all, this is Minecraft and it is a building game, and you're supposed to build, you know, what you want, you know, have fun with the game. And I'll back up and show you guys what this looks like in a minute. You know, it's not perfect. If we just bring these out a little bit more, I guess. It's not perfect, but you just want to make it look like the house is almost on a hill of some sorts. And you can bring that all the way around the house. I'll do that off camera right now. Alright guys, so I am back, and I basically did it almost all the way around the house. I'll show you what I didn't do. So I didn't do this area because I might put a staircase in, and we're gonna tweak with that. And then I also just didn't do this area because it has a bookshelf, and I'll show you guys how to properly cover that up, or different ways to cover this area up. So over here we're just gonna grab some stone bricks, some stone brick stairs and slabs, and then some oak fence, because I wanna figure out a way to make this a staircase. So I'm just gonna delete everything that you see here, just like one pillar away, just so we have some room to work with, and we're not kind of restricted to one area. So what I kind of want to do is almost like a grand staircase thing. So I'm just gonna outline the staircase area and bring those pillars down, I guess. And then make like a kind of like an angled. Maybe we can grab some oak wood. Maybe we can like bring that down as the path. Ooh, I like that actually. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So let's bring the staircase down. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do like a 3 by 3 platform. Bam, bam. No. We need some oak planks, and then we'll do 2, 2, and that'll make that even, I guess, because if we come over here we can make one more pillar. And I actually need to get down below the ground so I can place that and that. No. That does not want to be a crosshair. Okay. So basically this is what my goal was, and we can make like a almost like a I don't know how to describe it, like a fluent staircase all the way down. And I almost want to bring this out 2 more blocks so that I can make it the same shape all the way around, and it lines up with this pillar, so that actually works really well. That works really well actually. So I'm just gonna fill that in with grass, just so it's hidden, and then we can kind of come around with stone bricks, and maybe bring this up and grab those, and we can just fill that in with dirt because it's not really visible. And there we go, guys. That's, if you want to, you can actually fill this into, just make a giant 2 by 2 block, and then if you want, I'm going to bring this one up, and then you can make, let's see, how do I want to make this work? Fix this. I'll cut back, guys. And after a little bit of reworking, this is what I've came up with. I'll kind of let you guys copy the design. What I basically did is round it down straight 2, and then filled it the entire way to this 5 gap, and then just made a 3 long staircase and wrapped it around these pillars. It took me a little bit of a while to kind of get this situated, but I think this is probably the best way to fill this section in. So if you guys, I'll just let it pause on the screen here. If you guys want to fill this in, you guys can copy it. It doesn't have to be the exact same, but let's continue. So basically the main thing you want to cover up is these. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is all just kind of like random thrown out grass. So nothing is like set in stone as to where each block needs to be. But I'm just kind of throwing it out there randomly, and I will go through on my other world after this and show you guys what my house looks like on that world, so so you can kind of see the differences and like how I made mine and stuff like that. So yeah, just gonna fill this in a little bit. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I guess I'll just bring this out a little bit more. And I will leave the rest of this section up to you because it's just grass and it's on the back side of the house. So basically, there's not a whole lot left to do. We're just gonna go through. We're gonna grab our torches. I'm going to grab some dark oak doors, and we're gonna go through and light the place up. So we're gonna put a torch there. We'll put one here, here, and here. Here, here, here. There. Basically, you just go around and put them on all the pillars. Just light up the outside just a little bit, not too much. Just gonna go around. Bam. And like I said, this is a survival house, so you can make this like this porch thing here. If you build the house like exactly like I did, not on a hill, you can put some cactus around it, prevent creepers from coming in and destroying it. And then we'll place the door from the inside, and I think it looks a little bit better like that. Oh, whoops. Gotta fix that. Okay, there we go. Hello, Soldier Sean 55. What is going on? Just making a tutorial, and these doors will do from the outside, just like so. And that's basically right. So we're just gonna go through and bone meal all of this now. Thank you. If you guys don't know, I stream all my videos, and then because it's just easier to edit them. So thank you for the comment, Soldier Sean. Make sure you go sub to my YouTube channel. It's linked in my bio, I'm pretty sure. If it isn't, check back in a minute after I finish this stream, and then I will put it in my bio. We skipped that section, remember? Just remember to fill that in, because I forgot to do that once, and it looked ugly. It was horrible. And we can skip this area. You can put a pathway around the house if you really want to. We're just gonna bone meal this. Just gonna bone meal all of this stuff, make it look nice and fancy. Nice and fancy for the camera, because you know you gotta look nice and fancy. And that is basically it for the exterior work, guys. Oh, I forgot to put torches on the upstairs. That would have not been good. Did that there. Gotta put some torches over here. And if you, like I said, if you want to, you can go through and change all of these windows to panes, because personally I think they look better as panes. But I just made them blocks because it's easier to. Yes, I do PvP. I'm actually working on a battle mode video that I recorded. But this is basically the gist of the exterior, guys. Again, there's all little minor things that you could do to improve your videos. Not improve your videos, improve your house. So like I'll give you a couple examples here. Let's see, where are the walls at? Here we go. What I usually do is I make my pillars like this. It gives it a little bit more structure. And I just leave one full block on the bottom, one full block on top. Just like so. Oh. Broke one too many. And I'll just do that half so you can see what it looks like versus the other side. Kind of splits up the full block tone of this house. You could also, let's see, I'll do a little bit of the path that I usually do, guys, for you. So we need some gravel, stone, all this stuff. And what you could do is just kind of randomly destroy grass blocks. kind of just doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter exactly how you do it, as long as it kind of looks random, just like so. And then the way I usually do it is I fill it all in with gravel, or stone first, I mean. Like so. And I'll just do a little, this is all not, like, this is more of a guide to improve your building skills. I mean, it's obviously a tutorial because I'm building a house for you, but this is more of just a skill improvement thing than it is an actual step-by-step tutorial. So then you're just gonna go through and randomly place each one of the blocks that I pulled out. Gravel, you usually want to keep to the edge, or even break more blocks, because it's signifying like the edge and like broken down sides of the road. So that's usually what I do. Like, it's like so. Just kind of go around the edge and place some more gravel like that. And then stone, you want to do either stuff like this. Stone blocks you want to connect kind of like the ways I'm doing. And then you can go through and add some mossy stone brick. Like so. This is all just completely random. I mean, if you really want to follow it step by step, you really could, and just like pause the video and just like look at each block. But I wouldn't recommend doing that, because then that kind of takes away the creativity of the build. And then we just got a couple more random blocks to place. And over here, and then we'll do one right there too. As you can see, it kind of makes like a broken down, run down path feeling to it. And actually, whoops, grab some more bone meal, and we can go through here and bone meal all the grass. You could also go through and just throw some random grass in here to like break up the pattern even more. I'll let you do that if you want. I'm not going to. And just bone meal, so you can see that adds like a even more rustic feel to the house. Let's see. So other types of things you could do is you could add I was trying to remember what I was going to do. Oh yeah, you could do like this is basically the gist of what you want to do, guys. I'm not here to force feed you info on how to step by step. Like I said, I just remember what I was gonna do. You could go through and add like leaves to make it feel even more rundown if you want. It's like make the leaves kind of fall off of the roof, like so. Just like so, nothing special. Just do that one side so you can see what that looks like as well. And yeah, we could even plant a tree, I guess. What tree should we do? We'll just do an oak tree. Why not? And see, just a little tree. Gotta love the bushes, guys. And you could do like specifically planted trees if you really wanted to. What I like to do is I like to just get some like random saplings, some flowers maybe. And if we come up here, I'll make sure I'm not in a party. Okay, I'm not. Good. If you wanted to, you could come up here and replace this stuff up here with like a flower pot, and then you could also bone meal it, and then add some whatchamacallit to it. What did I say? Alright, I don't need that. And we can get some signs, and then it looks like a flower, like one of those things that people hang off their apartment windows. And we can come over here and do that too as well. I wouldn't recommend planting trees just like that, because the tree sometimes grows like right into the house, and that can cause some problems. But it's just it's the small details that really make the house look good. So yeah, we're gonna hop into my other world, and actually before we do that, let me know if you guys want to see tutorials on any houses that I have over here. Like this is a work in progress. This is a house built by I think it was Corrales that I copied. I got another work in progress house over here, and then a giant mansion, stuff like that. But I can do more tutorials. I like doing tutorials like this because, as you can see, I really tried hard on this. And before I leave, there's one more thing I want to do. One more thing I usually like to do, that is, and that's do something like this, or if we do it like this, actually. Whoops. Nope. 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 We could do something like this, and just adds a even like one last touch of rustic to it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Just takes a second on each side, or you could even do like something like this on the cross beam ones, like so. And you can just see it just adds that slight more bit of detail. And thanks for the donation, man. I didn't even know you could donate on Twitch. Wow. Thanks, man. Shout out to you and Valid Crazy. Make sure y'all go sub to my YouTube channel. I'll be putting that in the bio of my profile, so you guys can go do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me see what other kinds of houses you want to see next. And like, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.